Hello everyone, myself Saritha Shiral, Faculty of Maths Department at Silver Hills Public School. Let's start today's class. Today's topic is multiplication. We all know that multiplication is repeated addition. There are 4 bowls. Here you can see 4 bowls. In each bowl there are 3 fish. So how many are there in all? So instead of doing multiplication, before we did addition, that is we used to add 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. We know that 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 3 is 9, 9 plus 3 is 12. So total 12 fish are there in the bowl. When each bowl has the same number, we use multiplication to find how many are there in all. So now we have derived one formula. 4 groups of 3 each is 12. In this picture, you have seen that number of bowls 4, number of fish in each bowl is 3. So 4 times 3 is 12. That means total there were 12 fish in the bowl. Next, we will learn these 3 terms which we have studied earlier. We are checking the previous knowledge. We have learned what is multiplicand, what is multiplier and what is product. Let's revise once again. What is multiplicand? The number that is to be multiplied is called the multiplicand. The number that is multiplied is called the multiplicand. See that formula 15,321 into 2. There 15,321 is called as, yes, it's called as multiplicand. Now what is a multiplier? The number by which the multiplicand is multiplied is called multiplier. So from the given equation you will come to know 2 is the multiplier. Product. What is product? The result of multiplication is called as product. Yes, result is otherwise called as answer. We all know that answer in addition is called as sum. Answer in subtraction is called as difference. So what will you call for the answer in multiplication? The answer in multiplication is called as product. So what is the product here? The product is 30,642. Next, today we are going to learn properties of multiplication. There are 5 properties. The first property is multiplication by 1, or it's called as identity property. That is the identity of that number. So multiplication by 1, or it is called as identity property. What is identity property? The product of a number and 1 is the number itself. I will explain once again. When we multiply any number, let it be any number. When we multiply any number by 1, the product will be the same number. Look at these examples. When you multiply 365 by 1, the product is same number. See, 365 only. When you multiply 72 with 1, the product is 72. When you multiply 54,637 into 1, the product is 54,637. So you will come to know that when you multiply any number by 1, the answer will be same number. Let's move to the examples. Fill in the blanks. First one, 673 into 1. Tell me what is 673 into 1. Can you tell me what is 673 into 1? It is, yeah, correct. 673. Okay. The product and the number both are same. Next, 2452. Here the number is 2452 and the product is also same number. So what will be the answer here? Yes, it's correct. When you multiply any number by 1, the answer or the product will be 2452. Next, dash into 1 is 18,976. See here, you don't know what is the number, but you know this number is going to be multiplied by 1 and the product is 18,976. So what will be that number? Yeah, we are going to apply the first property of multiplication. That is, when we multiply any number by 1, the answer will be same number. So that number is 18,976. Now the last one, 45,269 into 1. Yeah, when you multiply any number by 1, the product will be same number. That is 45,269. Yes, we have finished the first property of multiplication. Next, we will go to the next property. Yes, this is the second property of multiplication. Multiplication by 0. The product of a number and 0 is 0. Yes, when we multiply any number by 0, the product will be same number. Let's see these examples. 9 into 0. 9 is the number. You are multiplying that number by 0. 9 into 0 is 0. 398 into 0. 0. 4,38,965 into 0. That is also 0. So the second property of multiplication is that when we multiply any number, let it be any number, when we multiply any number by 0, the product is 0. Let's try to do some examples. Yes. Fill in the blanks. 34,521 into 0. Yes. Here we are going to apply the second property of multiplication. 34,521 into 0 is 0. Look at the second example. 74,567 into 0. Here also we are going to apply the second property of multiplication. That is, when we multiply any number by 0, the product is 0. So here also 0. But see, sometimes we will get the question like this. 18,976 into some number, you will get the answer 0. So what number will come here? Don't worry, apply the second property of multiplication. That is, when we multiply any number by 0, the product will be 0. So here also 0. Last, 68,453 into 0 will be 0. Okay, hope, did you understand? Yes, this here we have applied the second property of multiplication. Next, we will move to the third property of multiplication. Here comes the third property, that is commutative property. See, it's very simple, very easy to understand what is commutative property. Yeah, think commutative means move. Commutative means move. Here, the product of two numbers does not change even if we change the order of the numbers. Okay, 202 into 2, these are the factors, 202 and 2 are the factors. When you multiply 202 by 2, you will get the product 404. So, in the second one, you have changed the factors. First you wrote 2 into 202. 2 into 202 is also 404. Is it clear? What is here? We have learned that in commutative property, we are going to move. Think move means commutative property. We are changing the order. Let's do some examples. Fill in the blanks. 100 into 5 equals 5 into dash. Which number will come here? Here you are going to apply the third property of multiplication, that is 100 into 5 is 5 into 100. What is 100 into 5? 100 into 5 is 500. 500 is equal to 5 into 100 is 500. So, we have changed the order, but we got the same product. 500, both the sides you got the same answer. When you multiply 100 into 5 or you multiply 5 into 100, the product is same. Next, 456 into 123, it's such a big number. 456 into 123, we don't know how much it is, but since we are applying this, we will come to know 423 into dash will be the same number. So, what will be that number? That number will be 456. Okay? Here also we have applied commutative property. You can solve. When you multiply, you can multiply 456 into 123. Same answer, same product you will get when you multiply 423 into 456. The next property is, next 679 into dash equals 245 into 679. Can you tell me which number will come here? Yes, that is 245. Okay, look here, you have changed the order. Here 679 came first, 247 second. But look at here, here 245 came first and 679 second. When we multiply these two, you will get one product. Same answer you will get when you multiply 247 into 679. So, here we have applied the third property of multiplication. Yes. Next, 541 into 105 is equal to dash into 541. Which number will come here? Look at the factors here. Here you have seen two factors, no? 541 and 105. Now, which factor will come here? Yes, that is 105. So, we are in all these we have applied commutative property. Hope you understood the first property, that is identity property. Second property is by multiplication by 0 and the third property is commutative property. Let us move to the fourth property. See, here we are going to learn the fourth property of multiplication, that is associative property. What is associative property? Very simple, that is grouping and multiplying. So, associative property means you are grouping certain numbers and you are going to multiply. Look at here, the product of the numbers does not change even if you change the groupings. Here you can see three numbers, 12 into 7 into 5. Here you have seen three numbers, 12 into 7 into 5. Here we have grouped first 12 into 7. We know that 12 into 7 is 84. When you multiply 84 by 5, you will get 420. But look at the second one. I have changed the grouping. Same numbers are there, 12, 7 and 5. Instead of multiplying 12 into 7 first, here I have multiplied 7 into 5. You know that 7 into 5 is 35. 35 into 12, 420. Understood? So, for associative property, very simple technique, think that it is grouping. Think group. Commutative property, think move. Move is commutative property and associative property is grouping. So, here we have grouped. In the first one we have grouped the factors. First two factors 12 into 7. Then you have to multiply the number which are there inside the bracket. So, 12 into 7 is 84. 84 into 5 is 420 or 12 into 7 into 5. 7 into 5 is 35. 35 into 12 is 420. In both the cases, the product is same. Is it clear for you children? Let's move to the next property. Before that, let's do one exercise. Fill in the blanks. 745 into 100 into 10. Here you can see three factors. Which are those three factors? 745, 100 and 10. First you multiply the number which are inside the bracket, 100 into 10. So, you will come to know that is 1000. 100 into 10 is 1000. 745 into 1000 is, you are applying that zeros there. So, it will be 7, 4, 5, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Now, see here 100 into, which number will come here? Here you have to write 745. 745 into 10, you are going to multiply 745 into 10 because that is the number which are seen inside the bracket. First you have to multiply the number inside the bracket. So, 745 into 10 is 745 followed by 1 0 towards the right side. So, 7450 into 100. See, write the number followed by 2 zeros. See, both the cases you will get same answer. Here 7,45,000. Here also 7,45,000. Next, 12 into 451 into 8. Okay, this is the first grouping. First grouping we have done 451 into 8 and 12 is seen outside the bracket. Now, which number will come here? Can you tell me? Because we are going to apply which grouping here? Associative property. So, which number will come here? It is very easy for you by looking at the factors here. You will come to know these two factors are missing. Which are the two factors missing? 12 and 8. Yeah, very simple. Write 12 into 8. Next, 246 into 125 into 2. So, the three factors are there, 246, 125 and 2. First, I have put bracket for 246 and 125. Now, which number is missing here? Can you tell me which number will come there? Yeah, when you look at this, you will come, factor 2 is missing. See, 246 into 125 into 2 is equal to 125 into 2 into 246. Now, come to the last one, 17 into 7 into 10. Three factors are here, 17, 7 and 10. Now, which factor is missing here? Yes, that is number 10. Okay. Is it clear? The fourth property is called as the associative property. Associative property deals with grouping. Associative property, grouping. Commutative property, move. The last property in multiplication is called as distributive property. Now, distributive property of multiplication over addition and subtraction. Why do you learn distributive property? It is very simple. It will make our calculation very easy. See, 9 into 2. Since it is one digit number, we all know that 9 2s are 18. Yes? Now, let us solve through distributive property. Now, we are going to break 9. You can break 9 according to your wish. You can break it into 2 plus 7 is 9. 5 plus 4 is 9. Here 6 plus 3 is also 9. Now, look at the number which is outside the bracket, that is 2. Now, imagine that one outsider is standing and he is going to distribute things to the person who are standing inside the bracket. So, 2 is going to distribute with 6, again 2 is getting distributed by 3. Now, 2 6 are 12, 3 2s are 6. So, 12 plus 6 is 18. So, here we have done distributive property over addition. Next, we are going to do distributive property of multiplication over subtraction. See here, it is 8 into 27. We know that 27, how can you break 27? You can write 20 plus 7, that is 27, that is correct. But 30 minus 3 is also 27. 25 plus 2 is also 27. So, you can break it in any way according to your wish. So, 8 into 27. When you break, be very careful. You can select a number which is very close to that number. So, 8 into 30 minus 3. 8 into 30 minus 3. Now, you are going to multiply first 8 with 30. Then again you are going to multiply 8 with 3. 8 into 30 is 240. Then can you see one subtraction sign? You have to write that subtraction sign here. Then 8 into 3. 8 3s are 24. So, 240 minus 24 is 216. So, here you have done distributive property. Let us do some examples. See, we will do some examples based on distributive property. The first example is multiply 3 by 9. See, 3 into 9. I have break 9. 9 is 6 plus 3. So, 3 into 6 is 18. Then again 3 into 3 is 9. So, 18 plus 9 is 27. See, multiply 42 by 99. Here 99 is very close to 100. That means you can break 99 either by 100 minus 1. 100 minus 1 is 99 or 90 plus 9. That is also correct, 99. But here we have applied 100 minus 1 is 99. Now look at here. First we are going to multiply 42 with 100. 42 into 100. Again, can you see one subtraction sign here? You have to write that subtraction sign here. Now 42 into 1. 42 into 1. So 42 into 100 is 4200 minus 42 into 1 is 42. So 4200 minus 42 is 4158. Is it clear? Let us do one more sum. Yes. Multiply 130 by 105. You can break either 130 or 105. It is up to your wish. Let us break 105. How will you break 105? 105 is 100 plus 5. 100 plus 5 is 105. See, 130 into, you have put the bracket 100 plus 5. First, you are going to multiply 130 by 100 because we are applying distributive property. You are distributing. So, first distribution 130 into 100. 130 into 100 is 13,000. Next, with the same 130, you are going to multiply by 5. 130 into 5 is 650. Since you have used your addition sign, here also you have to use addition sign. 13,000 plus 650. What is 13,650? That is 13,650. Okay. Let us try to do one more sum. Multiply 53 by 48. See, 48 is very close to 50. So, we can break either 40 plus 8 or 50 minus 2. Now, here we have done 50 minus 2 is 48. Now, 53 by 48 means 53 into, you have to put the bracket and write 50 minus 2. First, you are going to multiply 53 into 50. Since you are applying distributive property, first you are going to multiply 53 into 50 or 53 times 50. What is 53 times 50? That is 2650. Can you see one subtraction sign here? Yes, you have to write that subtraction sign here also. Then you have to multiply 53 into 2. What is 53 into 2? That is 106. Yes. After doing this, you have to solve 2650 minus 106. You will get the answer 2544. So, here we have applied distributive property. So, we have learned how many properties? 5 properties. Let us summarize. Yes. The first property what we have studied is the product of any number with 1 is the number itself. Yes, that is the first property. Second property, the product of any number with 0 is always 0. Or you can say it in your own words, when you multiply any number by 0, the product will be 0. Now, the third is our commutative property. I told you one secret. What is that secret? To memorize commutative property? Yeah, think, move. Yeah. In commutative property, the product of two numbers does not change when we change the order of the numbers. Here, when you move the order of the numbers, the product will be same. That's why I told you move. Secret code is for commutative property is move. Is it clear? Yes. Now, next is associative property. Here also I have showed you one trick. How to memorize associative property? Yeah. Think, group. Commutative property means think, move. Associative property means think, group. In associative property, the product of 3 or more numbers does not change when we change the grouping of numbers. See, it's not going to change. We have solved many sums. The last property is distributive property. The distributive property helps us to do mental math skills very easily. Okay? So, have a nice day. Thank you.